What's up, guys? This is Jen, and today we're going to talk about pull-offs. Now, this lesson is definitely for beginners. Like if you've never played pull-offs before, or if you have played them and you don't think that they sound right, or you're getting injured, or it's just you can't quite figure it out, then this is definitely the video for you. I'm going to show you the technique of it, how to drop your palm, and then some examples for things that you can practice. And then we're also going to incorporate the metronome. You know how excited that makes me. I'm going to stop singing right now. You're welcome. So, my recommendation to start is go to open position, take your first finger on the first string, first fret, strike the note, and then you're going to pull down slightly and let the note go. But again, you have to pull off, just like the name suggests. So it's not pull and then go up. You know, a lot of times you think, okay, well, I'm pulling up, and you do get a slight note ringing out that you want, but you want it to sound like this. So I'm pulling down slightly. Now, if that feels comfortable, move to other fingers. So middle finger, same thing, pull down, and you can hear the extra kind of striking sound of the note. Move to that pinky. Now what I like about going to open position is we don't have to worry about any of our other fingers having to stay down. So I would start there and, oh yes, incorporate this metronome. So what I'd like you to do is maybe every other click. So strike, pull, strike, wait, pull off. Couple times, then move. Now you don't have to go this fast at all. I'm just trying to give you an idea or a starting place, but if you need to go slower, absolutely do that. If you need to stay on your first finger to get the technique, or any fingers that give you problems, then do that. Don't feel like you need to follow this example right now, right out of the gate. You got to take some time with it, especially if you're new. But the important thing is that you put time to it, because a lot of the times what you'll see is people just kind of doing this and not really having any control over the fingers and the time. So with the metronome, it's forcing you to move when you need it to move. And so on. Now let's do every click. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Very different feeling, right? If you're feeling good with that, go to 2 notes per click. So that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Ooh, I almost lost that one. So that gives you an idea where to start, and then obviously you want to go to different strings, because it feels different, you know, obviously, from the 6th string to the 1st string, but you want to experiment with that and all over the neck. So the other thing is that you want to attach a scale to it, because that's going to make it seem more like songs or solos that you have probably heard. So that means keeping a finger down. Now this is tricky. So if I'm here on the 5th fret with my 1st string and 8th fret with my pinky, I'm holding the pinky down, striking, and now pulling down to get the note on the 5th fret. This takes a lot of control and quite a bit of strength and stretch, more than you would think. So it's really important that this stays down, and check out how far my palm is dropped. You will not be able to do it if your palm is up here, so you won't get any kind of stretch that you need. So you've got to stay down, you've got to stay relaxed. Strike, then pull off. If that feels like too much of a stretch for you, which would make perfect sense if you've just started, then I would say move up to a scale that doesn't have as much of a stretch, because that does make a huge difference. Then you can work your way down and eventually get here to the largest stretch as far as like the pentatonic goes. But that's where I would start, okay? Now, again, if we need to simplify it even further, let's do that. So be up here, well, let's be on the 10th fret, 10th and 11th. So it's not a big stretch, and you're using 2 of your strongest fingers. You feel good with that? Try your 3rd finger, 3rd to 1st. Then 4th to 1st, and so on. Does that make sense? Because you really want to slowly work your way into this. And a big thing is do not overdo. It is very, very strenuous on your hand, and you're using all these little teeny tiny muscles that don't get used really in any other way. So don't overdo it. We're talking about a minute or two, literally a minute or two, no more than that. There's other things that you can do. I'm trying to just make it so you have lots of options when you feel good. So you can do this kind of chromatic pull-off. So 4, pull off to 3, 3, pull off to 2, 2, pull off to 1, and then go through each string. And so on. That can really help develop your coordination and just feeling like you have control over your hand. And then again, really, really important that you start incorporating the metronome as soon as possible. Please incorporate the metronome and then push your tempos slightly. So if you're feeling good at 90, let's just say we're doing if that feels good after a round of 3, then it needs to go up. I'm just putting it up to 100. And then so on. That feels good after a couple. Move up. This is 110. Whee! And then C. Oop, shh. It's quiet time, Mr. Metronome. See when you start to break, or when you start to get tense, or when you're unable to do it anymore, and then pull back from there and then log your tempos. But really, really, really important, because chances are what you want to play with a pull-off is going to be fairly fast and require quite a bit of technique. So you want to work your way up to that and not just kind of go, oh, well, I want to change here. Oh, here, I want to change here. Oh, random time. Because then you won't be able to sync with the song that you're trying to do. So try to be in control, use good technique, keep your palm down, your shoulder down, try to stay relaxed. Keep your fingers from, your planting finger from moving. So it's going to be really easy, especially on strings that are up here, to pull down with that first finger or that middle finger, because you're going to be pulling so hard with your third or pinky or middle. So you want to make sure that your plant finger stays here and stays in tune, and it doesn't pull down. So it's not like this, because that's out of tune, but it's strike, just pull this, keep that exactly where it is. Does that make sense? I hope it did. I gave you a lot of information. I gave you a lot of examples to play. Just remember, take it slow. Kind of write down a goal for the day or the week. Come back to this video and say, oh, I forgot that she mentioned you can do the scale with it. Okay, I'm going to practice the scale. Okay, I feel good with the scale. I feel good with using the metronome. I'm going to try this. It's really, really important. But I think you've got it. I hope you do. I don't know why I said I think you've got it, because there's nobody here to answer. I think my heart just hopes that you have it. Let me know if you have any questions, but good luck on this one. And this is a Patreon supported video. So I've got people that are paying me to do these videos and supporting me to make a living doing music and to teach, and it's really, really wonderful, and I so appreciate it. So thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting me for a very long time. And if you're interested in finding out how to support, then please go to www.patreon.com/JenTrani, and you can see the ways to donate or help these videos out if you're enjoying the lessons. The camera got tired of me talking, which happens just about every time I record a video, so it cut me off. But I was just saying, just to end it, good luck. Let me know if you have questions, and remember, just take it slow, good technique, and do not overdo. Please don't overdo. A couple minutes you'll be good. So I will talk to you soon. I Dale Coopered that right there. Dale Cooper, I love you. Look it up. Bye.